you know you were sucking my dick. And I'm like, boy, I wasn't sucking your dick. And he's like, you were sucking my dick last night. I'm like, I wasn't sucking your dick. And my man is just looking at, he's still looking at the video. What's up, YouTube gang? It's your girl Ogolla, and I'm back with another story time. Story time, it's story time. So guys, I'm doing a part 2 of the video I did last time. So this is a continuation of the video. So just to keep you guys at pace, last time I did a video about the guy I had a fling with, he got feelings, and then he couldn't leave me alone. Basically, he got kushmatized. You know when you get stigmatized by a guy. So yeah, he got kushmatized by me, and he couldn't leave me alone. So now this part 2 of the video, I'm gonna tell you guys how this motherfucker tried to literally ruin my relationship. Like, he just couldn't leave me alone. He not only caught feelings, but he just couldn't just stand the fact that I had another guy. So I was dating, and then he started doing all this messy shit just to get in between me and my boyfriend. So let's get into it. So I started dating Mr. Dick. Mr. Dick was my boyfriend, and I had ended things with Mr. Fling way before I started dating Mr. Dick. So I ended things with Mr. Fling, and he couldn't take it. So he started coming to my place, started causing chaos and everything for nothing. So when I blocked Mr. Fling and everything, right? I don't know how he found my boyfriend's Instagram, but he sent my boyfriend our explicit videos, literally our nasty ass videos. He sent them to him. And first, so you know, I'm chilling with my boyfriend at home. We are just chilling. We're watching. I remember we was just watching a movie, and then my boyfriend was on his phone and everything, and then he's like, what the fuck, bro? And I'm like, what's up? What's wrong? And he's like, can you see what I'm seeing right now? And I'm like, what? And then he's like, this is a video of you with another guy. And I'm like, what do you mean another guy? And he's like, just look at it. And then I look at the video, and I see me and Mr. Fling having our, our alone time, us fucking and sucking and everything. So first of all, I'm like, okay, let me explain myself. Okay, don't get into conclusions. This is the guy I told you about. This is the guy I had a fling with. But then I ended things with him, but he's clearly not over the fact that I'm over him. I don't want him anymore. So this is what he's doing. He's trying to get into a relationship. He's trying to ruin everything we have. So I told him this happened when I was not with you. So don't think I'm cheating on you or anything. I am not cheating on you. And he's like, then why did he record you guys? And I'm like, I told him not to record us. I literally told him, don't record us. And he was like, I'm not gonna record us or anything. So for me, in my mind, when we was fucking and sucking and licking each other, I knew this guy was not recording anything. So now I'm surprised I'm video with him, and I'm like, so I told my boyfriend at that time, like, that I don't know about any of that. It's not my fault. I told him not to do it, and he did it behind my back, so I can't do anything about that. I told my boyfriend to block him on Instagram, to block that number. Because first of all, that was not even his number. That was not his number. So I told him to block that number. So then, now my boyfriend is like, I don't really feel good about this. So he started doubting me, and I'm like, come on, I've only been fucking with you for real. Like, don't do this right now. And he was like, I had to fart. I'm sorry, guys. So I told him, like, you have to trust me. Like, I really don't want that guy. He didn't want to date me anyways. So I was like, I'm just only going to fuck with him for a while, but then I'm not going to if I find a better person, like, which is you, I'll shift. So that's what I did, and now it seems like he is taking it so personally, and I don't know what to do about it. So then we talked about it with my man at that time, and he was like, you know what, let's just let it slide, let's forget about him and everything. So so now we keep dating, and we were good. We was just the happy couple, the normal couple that we was. And then one day again, another time, this guy pulls up. Mr. Fling literally pulls up. He pulled up to my place. It was at night. It was around, I don't know, it was around 8 p.m. at night. So he pulls up at my place. I remember, like, we was just chilling with my boyfriend, right? We was on the bed and everything. We was just chilling, doing nothing, just chilling, laughing, making stories. And then we hear somebody shouting, like, so this is what Mr. So we hear this. This is what we heard. Hey, yo, ask your girl where she was last night. And I'm like, I tell my boyfriend, like, you heard that? Did you just hear that? And he's like, shit, I heard that. I hope it's not the nigga. Like, I hope it's not that guy. And I'm like, shit, at this point, I think it's him. And Mr. Fling is just out there shouting like, hey, he shouts my name. He's like, hey, Ogolla, like, tell that guy what you did last night. And I'm like, hold on, first of all, what is he talking about? I don't know what is. So, we had to get up. I literally had to get up and go and open the door because I was like, I know this motherfucker is not trying to lie on my name right now. I'm literally trying to fix my relationship because right now my boyfriend is literally doubting me and this guy is back trying to ruin everything. So I hopped out of the bed. I hopped out of the bed and I went to the door. I opened the door. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he like, you know what you was doing last night. And I'm like, I know where I was last night and I know I was not with you. And he like, you lying. You lying. Where's your man? Where's your fucking man? Let's bring your man out here right now. Let me show him what you was doing last night. And I'm like, hold on. This is just getting weird. So I called my man. Cause my man was inside. He was like, I don't wanna come outside. Cause it was like it was just too much. So I was talking to Mr. Fling outside. So I was like, hey babe, come outside. Can you see what this nigga is talking about? He's talking about. Cause I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So my man comes outside. And then Mr. Fling is like, hey yo, your girl is cheating on you. And I'm like, if you don't shut up, you know you fucking lying. You are so motherfucking shady and you know you lying. And he's like, she is cheating on you, boy. I have proof. I have evidence. And I'm like, uh-uh. That is not me. That I don't know what. So, my boyfriend is looking at me like, what is he talking about? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And Mr. Fling he took his phone and he was just like, so let's say this is his phone, right? He was on his phone like this. So he was like, let me show you guys. Let me show your man what you was doing. And I just see him scrolling his phone and I'm just looking at him like, this boy better not. This boy better not. So he was just scrolling and then he clicked the video and he showed my man. He was like this. See what your girl was doing? Yeah, this is what your girl was doing. So literally, this guy, when I was still fucking with him, he recorded me sucking his dick and balls and kissing him and everything, right? He recorded me. I told you guys, I literally told him, don't record me. And he did. So, he's showing the video to my man. I'm like, well, first of all, I need to see what the fuck you showing my man. So I hop in and I start looking. And I'm like, boy, you know you fucking lying. This was not last night. You know this was not last night. You are lying. And my man is so mad. I just see him clenching his fist and everything. And I'm like, babe, come on now. You know I'm not cheating on you. And he's like, then why does he have proof? He's like, this nigga has proof and evidence. He has receipts on you, girl. And I'm like, babe, this was the past. This was before I met you. This was when I was still dealing with him. I told you this motherfucker was recording me without my fucking consent. And Mr. Fling is like, girl, you lying. You are lying. You was at my place last night sucking my dick. And you told me you want to leave your man. You told me how you missed me. How you want... Don't lie. And I'm just like, you are so crazy. You are just crazy. You know what you're doing. And you know that this is wrong. You know it's wrong as fuck. You know what you're doing. And he's like, you know you were sucking my dick. And I'm like, boy, I wasn't sucking your dick. And he's like, you were sucking my dick last night. I'm like, I wasn't sucking your dick. And my man is just he's still looking at the video. He's literally looking at the video, repeating it and everything. He's just there like flabbergasted and everything. And I'm like, so he's like, so you really sucking this nigga's dick like this? And I'm like, come on, man. Come on, you know I'm not sucking nobody's dick but yours. I don't even suck dick. And he's like, babe. So he looks at the phone and he's like, tell me why I should believe you. This guy literally comes here with a video of you sucking his dick. Why the fuck should I believe you're not him? And I'm like, come on, like, just look at that video. That's not even my hairstyle. I'm having a different hairstyle right now. That is not my hairstyle. That will just tell you it was not last night. He's lying. So my man gives Mr. Fling his phone and I tell him, you need to get out. You need to leave. So he left the compound. So my man starts asking me questions. He starts questioning me and everything. Now I have to explain myself from A to Z. I had to explain everything. So I'm like, babe, you know I'm not cheating on you. Like, this guy is trying to come in between us. Can't you see that? And he's like, I don't know what to believe right now. And I'm like, you know I'm not cheating on you. Like, I would not do that to you. And he's like, then why was you sucking his dick? And I'm like, what type of question is that? I was sucking his dick because at that time we was fucking with each other. What do you want me to say? Like, you can't get mad at me for sucking his dick when I was not with you. Like, I suck your dick, so what the fuck is wrong? Like, it was the past. I know that it's not comfortable you seeing the video, but he recorded me. He recorded me and I didn't know. I never knew he was recording me at all. He is a motherfucking crazy nigga, and you should know that by now. So we get inside the house, and my man is so mad, he didn't even believe me. Can you imagine, like, your man is literally mad at you for something you didn't even do? You don't know what to say. Everything you say, it's every time you try to defend yourself, it just feels like you're just defending yourself because you've been caught. So it's like, I was trying to explain myself. I was trying, and he was like, I don't want to hear it right now. I just want to be left alone. And I was like, okay, I understand, but don't believe that nigga. He is lying. So I was also so agitated. Like, why would you just bring up an old video and then show my new man and start saying that I was with you last night? It don't make sense. And first of all, who even does that? That nigga was crazy. He was messy, and girl, when I tell you, he was literally messy as fuck. I was like, I don't know who the fuck I was fucking with. So back to the story. So my man became mad at me. He started questioning me too much. He just started asking me a lot of irrelevant questions like, so apart from him, who else are you fucking? And I'm like, you? I'm only fucking you, baby. So I don't know why the fuck you trying to make it seem like I am cheating on you with other people. I'm not cheating on you at all. Don't let this guy come in between us. So it took us a while. It literally took us a while for my man to be okay again. He was literally mad at me. His vibe was different. He started doubting me. He didn't even trust me anymore. So I mean, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. I mean, he even told me, like, if this guy ever comes back again with some bullshit, I swear to God, I'm gonna be done with you. And I was like, oh my God, bro. So you know what? We solved our issue. We solved the issue, and I was like, I told him, if this guy comes back again with another shit, please don't believe him. He is lying. He's just jealous because we are together. So we was good and everything. We tried to work it out. Actually, we worked things out. We talked about it, and I mean, it took him some time for him to be like, you know what? Let me get over it and let me just trust you. So we keep going, and we was so good again. We was just good. We was in our honeymoon stage and everything. We even went to church. We was going to church. We was like, we need to go and pray to God to help us because we have some devil ass nigga trying to ruin our relationship. So we need to start going to church and everything. So we start going to church on Sundays. We happy. We praising the Lord God Almighty. So one Sunday we went to church. There's a Sunday we went to church, right? And then we just, we praising the Lord. We just singing and everything. And my man was on my left. Is this left? No, this is right. He was on my right side. So I was just, we was singing and everything. And then, when you're in church, you're praising the Lord, you're just looking around and everything. You're singing while you're looking around. And I look to my left. Tell me why I'm seeing Mr. Fling on the corner just staring at me. He was just like this. And I'm like, so I look at him and I'm like, I know you fucking lying. I know this motherfucker is fucking lying. How did this motherfucker know I go to church? How the fuck did he know I go to church? Mr. Fling doesn't even go to church. He doesn't go to church. Why is he here? Why is he in the church I go to? I've never seen him in my church. He don't go to church. So I'm like, I nudged my boyfriend like, you see what I'm seeing? And he like, oh hell no. So we just there cursing and everything. And we in church. And everybody around us is just, I see, is just pretending like we are not there, because we was cursing and everything. And I'm telling my boyfriend, boy, we need to go. And he's like, this motherfucker is fucking with me right now. And we're just uncomfortable, because at this point, this guy is literally stalking me. He is literally stalking me even in church. Cause tell me how he knew I go to church. I never told this motherfucker that I go to church. I never even told him what kind of church I go to. How the fuck did he know what kind of church I go to? So I'm like, this motherfucker is crazy. This is just a lunatic. I literally was dealing with a lunatic and I didn't even know. So we had to leave. We literally had to leave because it was uncomfortable. This guy was literally looking at us like he was just looking at us like he was not even worshiping the Lord. He came to church to look at us. So he was just looking at us. It was just weird. It wasn't really giving. So I told my boyfriend we need to leave immediately because this guy is giving stalker vibes. I feel like at this point he's stalking me. So we left. And we on our way home and we just laughing and my man is like, I don't know what the fuck you gave this nigga, but he's another level of crazy. I ain't never seen a nigga that just talks you to church. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe he is just a crazy person. It's not even me. So we go home and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to this guy because I don't like the way he's acting up, and I'm starting to be afraid. I'm starting to fear. I was like, I don't know what he's going to do next. I don't know what type of bullshit he's going to pull up again. So I was like, you know what? I am going to talk to this guy. I'm literally going to call him and meet up with him, and I'll tell him to stop and see if it's going to work. So I told my boyfriend, like, you know what? I'm going to go and talk to him and see if he's willing to just stand down and leave us alone. And let's see how he's going to roll out, right? And my man was like, "That's a good idea. That's a good idea." So I told my boyfriend like, you can come with me." And he was like, "Nah, tomorrow I'm gonna be busy and everything. So you just go. Just make sure this motherfucker leaves you alone, okay? But in case of anything, just call me." And I was like, "Okay." So we go back home, and then the next morning, I called Mr. Fling because I had blocked him, but I know his number. So I unblocked him and I called him, and I was like, "Hey, what's up? Like, where you at? I need to talk to you. So I hope you're in your house because I'm coming over there." So he was like, "Okay." And then I just hung up. I didn't want to talk too much. I didn't want no stories. I just told him I'm coming because at this point in my relationship, my boyfriend has a lot of trust issues with me. The last thing I need is for him to see that I called this motherfucker for like 5 minutes. He would be like, "What the fuck was you guys talking about?" So I was fast. I got straight to the point. I was like, "I'm coming over there to your house. Let me find you there because we need to talk." And I hung up the phone. So I go to his place. So when I go to this motherfucker's place, I knock on the door, right? As usual, he comes and opens the door. He invites me in. So I went there in a good mood. I was like, let me try and talk some sense into this guy. Maybe he will listen to me if I talk to him and literally give him the closure he needs. So I sit down and I'm like, you know what, we need to talk, okay? You know what you've been doing in the past few days after I left you. You know what you've been doing. So what is wrong? Why can't you leave me alone? And he's like, I love you so much and I just can't stand you with another man. And the fact that you just left me like I was nothing to you, it just kills me inside. And I was like, okay. I get that I hurt your feelings. Okay, it was not my intention. Okay, we was good. I was good with you. We agreed that we was just going to fuck, and that was it. But then you caught feelings, and I wasn't willing to date you. I didn't want to date you at all. Okay, because that is you never. That's not what you wanted in the first place. So just because you start catching feelings, don't expect me to catch feelings. Okay? So I told him, please just leave us alone. I'm really trying to move on. You should do that too. I am seeing a new guy. Okay, you're literally going to make my man leave me because you're making it seem like I'm cheating on him with you, and I don't even want you. And he's like, so you gonna tell me like that? You gonna tell me that right now? And I'm like, okay, listen, you know what I mean. I am seeing somebody else. I can't just leave him and come and be with you. You know I can't do that. I'm not even feeling you like that anymore. I'm not. I'm feeling this other guy. So please just let me be. And he was like, I can't do that, man. I can't. And I'm like, then if you can't do it, then just stay away from me. please, like, you can't just be turning up everywhere I am. You can be turning up every time I'm with my man. You're just turning up and just doing the most. And he was like, you know what? You have a good point. All I want to do is make you happy and everything. And I'm like, nigga, you don't want to make me happy. If you really wanted to make me happy, you would not be doing all this messy shit you've been doing for the past, I don't know how long, how many days it has been. You don't want to make me happy. You're just jealous and you want to make my life a living hell. And he was like, I mean, I'm just hurt. I am just hurt. And I'm like, listen, I'm sorry that this is how it turned out, but can we just move on from this shit? I mean, how long are you planning to just do this shit? It is not helping you with anything. It's just making things worse. It's making me even look at you crazy. I wouldn't want to be with a crazy nigga like this. Oh, hell no. So if you think that you doing this is going to make me come back to you, if anything, it's just pushing me away from you. So just don't do it. It's irrelevant. It's unnecessary. And you don't need to do all that. And he was like, okay. So I get up, right? And I'm like, so we good, right? I get up and he's like, yeah, we good. And then after I get up, I'm trying to leave. He comes in front of me. And then he's like, so you just gonna leave me like this? And I'm like, what you mean? And he's like you won't even give me a hug? And I'm like, hell no. I ain't giving you no hug. I came here to talk and we have talked. And then next thing I know, this motherfucker just choked me. He just put his hands on my neck like this and he pushed me to the wall. Guess what this motherfucker did? Just guess what this motherfucker did. Girl, when I tell you, this motherfucker tried to force his big ass, funky ass lips on me and kiss me. That's what he did. Yeah. He literally forced himself on me. He literally kissed me by force. So I was fighting for my life. I was trying to push him away. But he was using all his energy. He was literally using all his energy on me. I couldn't even push him. So I was just like this. And he was going. That motherfucker was enjoying himself. I wasn't even kissing him back. I literally had to shut my mouth so hard so that he wouldn't insert his dirty ass tongue inside. So I had to be like, and girl, when I tell you this motherfucker, ooh, his lips, this Mr. Fling had some big ass lips, like dark ass lips. This motherfucker had the audacity to put his dark ass lips on my lips. Look at how tiny my lips are. Look at how tiny my lips are. So you gonna put your dark ass lips, your big ass, funky ass lips on mine and just eat it up. He was just eating my shit out. He was eating my lips and everything. He was licking and everything. And I was just like this. I ain't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I was just there. I was just freezing over there. Because I didn't want to do anything. Because he was overpowering me. He was, he's a man. And he's taller than me. And he has the energy and everything. So when he was done, that motherfucker. When he was done, when he was done, I finally pushed him away. Because now he was done. So I pushed him away and he started laughing. He started smiling and everything. I'm like, what's so funny? And he's like, nothing. And he like, your lips taste so good. And I'm like, your lips smell like ass. That's what your lips smell like. And he's like, whatever. I kissed you, you kissed me. And I'm like, nigga, I didn't kiss you. I never kissed you. You kissed me. So I leave. And as I'm leaving, I'm just cussing the fuck out. I'm like, this motherfucker done pissed me off. This motherfucker I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this motherfucker. Because this motherfucker right here just playing with me at this point. So I leave, right? And I go to the house. My phone was switched off. So I had to hurry up to the house, charge my phone, call my man. Because I was like, if I don't call him first, I don't know what Mr. Fling is gonna do. He might have been recording me. And maybe he might send it to my man before I tell him. So I go and charge my phone. I'm literally standing there watching my phone charge. It's at 0%. I'm like, you better reach 1% right now. Because I want to call my man. So I wait for it to reach 5%. Because my phone is just something else. It can't even operate at 1%. So I waited for my phone to reach 5%. So then I open my phone and I call him. I call my man. And I'm like, babe, guess what happened? And guess what He tells me, you know what? I don't even want you no more. I'm like, what you mean you don't want me no more? And he's like, I've seen everything I need to see. And I'm like, okay, first of all, let me explain. And before I knew it, he hung up the phone. Girl, girl, when I tell you, you ever had the feeling to just, let me not say it. Let me just not say it. You ever been so mad at someone that you just, I've never been so pissed off in my life. Because literally, I have a boyfriend and I have Mr. Fling over here. And Mr. Fling has just managed to ruin my relationship and lie about everything, make it seem like I want him, that I'm fucking him. And my man right here doesn't even trust me, doesn't even believe me. Tell me what you gonna do at that situation. What can you probably do at that situation? Nothing. Nothing. Your man literally doesn't even believe anything you say. He at this point he was on Mr. Fling's side. He wasn't on my side. After everything he saw, he wasn't on my side. He believed everything Mr. Fling was saying, and now Mr. Fling sent him the video of me kissing him, which I wasn't. It was him kissing me forcibly, and now my man is just mad at me. At that point I didn't even know if we was done or nothing. And then he sends me a text. He sends me a text, and I look at my phone, and he's like, I'm done with you. I don't want nothing to do with you no more. It seems like you just cheating on me. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you or anything. Just leave me alone and go and be with that guy. First of all, so, you know, I take my phone, and as I'm typing. I reach in the middle, and I'm like, you know what? All this is just irrelevant. There's nothing I'm gonna tell my man that he's gonna believe. Nothing. So you know what I did? I deleted the message, and I was like, I give up. I literally give up. I was not cheating on him. I went to Mr. Fling's place hoping that we was gonna have a mutual, mature conversation. But then Mr. Fling, as usual, was doing Mr. Fling things. He was just doing some crazy ass shit that I didn't know. He was recording me. I didn't even see the camera. I didn't see no camera in his room. I don't know how the fuck he did it. So I gave up. I just started crying in my room. I was just crying. I was like, this is just not happening. This can't be happening. How am I even going to tell my boyfriend that it's not true? So I had to give him time. I was like, you know what? Let me just give him time. Because he blocked me and everything. After he sent me that text, he blocked me. I couldn't get through his phone. I'm calling him. The phone is not going through. I text him on WhatsApp, nothing. I SMS him, nothing. So I was like, this motherfucker has blocked me. But you know what? I don't blame him. So you know what? I gave him like 2 days. I was like, let me give him 2 days. Then I go to his place. So I went to his place, right? And I found him. Girl, I tell you, I knocked on this motherfucker's door. I really knocked on that door. He was not opening the door. I was like, babe, please open the door. You know it's me outside. And he was not opening the door. I knocked. I had to keep going. So then he came and opened the door, right? And he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, you're really serious? And he's like, hell yeah, I'm serious. You think I'm joking? You out here kissing this nigga, and you literally told me you didn't want him or nothing. You out here cheating on me with this nigga. And I'm like, babe, listen. I didn't kiss him. He kissed me, and I could not get him off me. It's not like I did it intentionally. He literally pushed himself on me, and he put his dark ass lips on me. I didn't kiss him. And he's like, that's not what the video is showing me. The video is literally showing me you kissing that guy. I didn't kiss that nigga. Let me see that video real quick. And he brings out his phone, and then he shows me the video, and I'm like, come on, man. You know, like, I'm not kissing him. Can you just look at the video? So you know what I realized? He wasn't mad at the fact that... He wasn't even mad at the fact that what he was mad about is that nigga was kissing me. He wasn't mad at the fact that I was kissing him. Because I wasn't. He was just mad at the fact that this nigga's lips touched my lips. So I'm like, babe, listen. I didn't cheat on you. I never kissed him. You can see clearly I was literally fighting for my life. I was fighting for my lips at that point. So please, just please, you have to believe me, man. I'm really trying to work. I'm really trying here. Please. And he was like, nah, 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 nah. I don't believe anything you say. So, so I was like, so what? So what? Are we done for real? Or you just need space? And he was like, I mean, I just need space right now. But, so I'm like, okay, then. I'm going to give you your space, but don't take too long. Don't take too long. Because you take too long. You take too long. I don't know. So you take your time and space, everything you need, but don't take too long. I need a feedback. You have to tell me whether we are going to work things out or not. Because I don't even know what you're tripping about. I wasn't kissing him, but that's what you want. If you want space, then cool. You go ahead. You can watch that video many times you want, and you'll realize I wasn't kissing him. And he was like, okay, fine. So I was like, okay, you get all your space, and when you're ready to talk to me, just tell me. And he was like, okay, fine. So, girl, when I got back home, I was like, I am not going to talk to him. I'm going to give him his space, and I let him be the one to reach out to me and be like, hey, this is what I've decided. Guess what? My boyfriend didn't talk to me for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Literally 3 weeks. He never talked to me. After 3 weeks is when he talks to me. Mind you, these 3 weeks that I wasn't talking to him, I was just like, I know this motherfucker didn't just pass 3 weeks without talking to me. But I ain't talking to him if he's not talking to me. So he calls me it was around 3 weeks after. He randomly calls me and he's like, hey, like, can we talk? And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, we need to talk. You need to tell me what the fuck you was doing for 3 fucking weeks. So we meet up and then we start talking and he's like, I was just so jealous. I was jealous so bad that I let it just control me. And I was like, what was you doing for 3 weeks? Because I don't want to hear about you being jealous. I want to know, what was you doing for 3 weeks? And he was like, I was just doing my thing. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that smells like shit. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway, so I told him, like, so what was you doing for 3 weeks? And he was like, I was just chilling. I was just trying to figure out what I really want and everything. And I was like, okay, so what have you decided? He was like, I've realized that I was doing too much, so let's just work things out, and hopefully we work things out and we will be good, because I don't want to lose you and everything. You know how it goes. And I was so mad and horny at the same time. I'm like, you just left me out here for 3 weeks with no dick? Like, you serious? And he was like, I got you. Like, I missed you too. And I was like, okay. Anyways, so we worked things out with my boyfriend, and yeah, everything was good. And about Mr. Fling, my boyfriend was like, if this motherfucker ever turns up to your place, you better call me. You better call me. And he was like, you know what? Matter of fact, just give me his number. Give me that motherfucker's number. And he called him immediately. And he was like, you better stay the fuck away from my girl. Like, if I see you around my girl, you gonna be in trouble. I'm telling you right now, boy, you better stay the fuck away from my girl. I'm telling you. And he hung up the phone. Mr. Fling never came. He never came to my place ever. I've never seen that guy. I feel like he was doing all this shit because he saw my boyfriend was not doing anything, so he took advantage of it. My boyfriend was so mad. He literally told him, like, I've never seen him that serious. Like, you go near my girlfriend again, you gonna find out the wrong motherfucking way. I'm telling you right now. And I was like, ooh, you heard him. You heard him. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back with another video next time. Another story time. Because I got you guys. Anyways, thank you guys. Bye.